I'm Matthew Keeble, reporting from Atac Resources' Racklet project in Canada's Yukon Territory. Today we're joined by President and CEO Graham Downs. Thanks for joining us, Graham.
Thanks for having me.
So let's just get started with a broad question, and that is, you have Canada's only Carlin-style mineralization.
So yeah, I mean, Carlin-style mineralization, I mean, that's just a way gold deposits have been formed. They simply can be very big and they form in clusters, and that's what we were finding up here.
So maybe let's start at sort of the beginning with the discovery of what was Conrad.
Absolutely. So in 2010, we knew about an anomaly that was out here. Gold mineralization all throughout the cirque up here. We drilled hole 1, which was 65 meters of just under 5 grams. So a spectacular hole. And that started a staking rush for 185 kilometers long, 1,700 square kilometers. And since then, we've drilled 5 Carlin-type zones, and we've made new discoveries every year out at this Natalie trend.
At the end, I think it was last season, you made a new discovery, which was you've called Orion, and that's become a big focus for you. So maybe a little discussion on why it's so attractive and important, and why it's kind of moved to the forefront.
Well, 2 years ago, we drilled on a small target, Anubis, and got almost 20 grams over almost 9 meters. And then we went back in there and drilled about 300 meters away from it late last year. And lo and behold, on one of our last holes, we drilled 47 meters of just under 4 grams. And that hole bottomed in mineralization. And what's really important about that is that this started almost at surface, or right under a thin veneer of overburden.
So you're looking fairly cashed up at this point. From a strategy point of view, as you move forward here, I mean, sounds like a project that could handle a lot of drilling. So I mean, when would you really look at turning on the taps?
Yeah, as soon as possible. We've managed to keep our dilution down through the last few years of tough times. And we wanted to be at the head of the pack as an exploration safe jurisdiction. So
when we move further back to the west, to your raw trend, you have the Tiger oxidite deposit, which you released a preliminary economic assessment on earlier this year, and something called the airstrip anomaly.
You know, late last year when we had to do a couple things for the PEA, we said, well, let's extend some of these soil lines. And lo and behold, we found, you know, a 10 square kilometer, our largest gold and soil anomaly, right beside the Tiger deposit. It's a soil anomaly that's, you know, quarter gram, half gram, gram. It's not one of your very low threshold type gold anomalies.
So you're seeing the grades at surface.
Yeah, right at surface.
Yeah.
And what I like about that is it's closer to infrastructure. Furthermore, you know, we just put in our application to get a 70-kilometer road permitted into that Tiger deposit.
A tote road.
A tote road.
It comes from Keno City, which is
right from Keno City. If we can get a little bit more excitement and results from the raw trend, get the tote road permitted, keep finding more out here at Orion, I mean, we have some of the best grades in Canada. You know, you tie all of that together, we've got an amazing project with a ton of potential.
I'm Matthew Keeble, and this has been Graham Downs, and we have exciting news coming to you from the Racklet project in the Yukon Territory.